Hi guys. We are going to be testing my $100 budget mono U Tron deck today in Modern. Hoping it does well, and I guess we'll see. This looks pretty good. We have Repeal, Thirst, and 2 Tron pieces. It's pretty solid. Hopefully we can Thirst into our tower and maybe play a turn 5, 6 turns. Turn 5 or 6 Steel Hellkite. That'd be nice. Apparently he doesn't believe in rolling or in announcing he's keeping. I find that a little bit frustrating, but whatever. So we're probably playing against some sort of U white control or U white red control here. Could be Esper. Most likely U white or U white red. Esper not seeing too much play recently. I guess it could be good with Languish. I haven't seen any decks playing Languish, but so far it just looks like U white. And here's a map. Woohoo! So that is really good. It puts us ahead actually, because we're winning the mana race now. I'm not sure if he has Shadow of Doubt. It's possible. So I'm just going to wait. I mean, I'm going to do it at the end of this turn, but I still feel like I should probably wait just a little bit and see what happens. It is U white red. She's going to Lightning Helix me. Sure, whatever. 1, 2, 3. Thinking if I should end of turn Thirst. It's too late now, but I guess we'll see if he plays Shadow. It's not that often that you see Shadow of Doubt anymore. So a Snapcaster and another Helix. So, okay, that's fine. Tower. Now I know he's going to be playing Path, so we'll be wanting some sort of backup. Play into that. We're also going to be wanting Ghost Quarter soon for Collonade. I guess I could go for Hellkite. I just know it's going to get pathed. And I don't have any counter mana right now. But that does mean that does put him down a spell and gives me a land, which I'm not complaining about. So maybe that's okay, because then we can Thirst next turn and have extra mana. So yeah, path it. Go for it. If only that were a real art for Snapcaster, right? It would be like a $150 card for sure. Full art Snappy. So, yep. Thought that would happen. I'll find me a land. And that's fine. I mean, sure, whatever. Go ahead and attack for 2. That's not really doing that much. He did double Helix me, which is pretty good for him. Lightning bolts me. Forgot how much I hate Dirtle Burn. Wow. So we are in a pretty unstable position here, but it's not the worst it could be. That does nothing against his burn. So I think we thirst here. Let's see if he has Spell Pierce. Or Dispel. But I doubt he's playing Dispel main board. Yeah, that resolves. That's much better than having a Worm Coil. I still die to burn though. Well, he's only got one in hand, unless it's a Snapcaster. So, yeah, we play down our... I think you discard Arbiter here. Who cares about that? That's not doing anything. Throw this away. Play either a mine or a power plant. I think I'll go mine since I tapped the mine because style and stuff, you know. And then we'll just play Worm Coil and pass. Hopefully it doesn't get pathed. If it's pathed, then I think we pretty much lose here. He's got Collonade online. That sucks. But it's not going to be terrible if it swings in. I mean, I can block it all day. Don't know why he attacked into Worm Coil. Collonade does not have flying, does it? Oh. Wow, learned something new today. And that sucks. So, but we live, so that's a plus. And he's tapped out, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We do have enough. He's only got 1 mana open. I highly doubt that. So we're going to go for Mindslaver. We'll attack into ourselves with Snappy. And he just auto-concedes, so that's pretty sweet. He knew I would have attacked into stuff, gained life, I would have looked at his sideboard. Stuff that he didn't want to happen. So, but now we sideboard. So obviously negates come in here so that we don't lose the counter war and don't get killed by bolts, helixes, etc. So we're going to side those in. And then in the main board, if I can find it, there it is. For some reason, it's just find cards for that one. I'll take out a Mindslaver because I'm not worried about, unless he runs Dissipate sideboard, which I'm pretty sure no one does. Scuttling Doom Engine can come out. And we want the Signets actually for this matchup because it is a control matchup, so we want to be winning on the mana race. There's not too much to repeal, because if I'm repealing a Snapcaster, I'm losing value. If I'm repealing basically anything other than Johnny, I'm losing value, so we'll just move that to the sideboard too. I think that's probably okay. This is okay. We have a negate, condescend, and 2 thirsts, so that's looking pretty good. We have some draw. Hopefully he doesn't have enough burn like he did last time. I almost played like a burn deck last time, which was weird. Yeah, this should be okay. Let's see how many cards he's had out. 6 cards, so he's probably playing Stony Silence. I probably should have taken out the Signets. Live and learn, I guess. When I go to game 3, if we get to a game 3, I'll probably swap the Signets for some stuff. Didn't realize he passed. We'll go Island. Hopefully no turn 2 Stony Silence. That really hurts a lot. So, yeah, I would have actually left the repeal in for Stony Silence for sure. So, I wonder if he has any way of blowing up lands. Probably. I mean, most U White Red decks run Tectonic Edge mainboard, so he probably has that at the very least. I wonder if he has Sowing Salt. That would really hurt. Don't like this new. We'll go Mine, and we'll pass. So hopefully next turn we can Thirst without interruption at the end of his next turn. He's putting all these lands into play untapped without taking any damage. Just kidding. It's at the end. He's just not showing the whole thing, but should be penalizing him. I don't want to play the Academy runes yet because I don't want to reveal that I have it. So we'll just go Island. We'll pass and see what he does here. He's slowly killing himself with these fetch lands, so that's good. Does some of our work for us. He's done 15% of his total life damage to himself here. We're going to try to Thirst. If it eats a counter, that's 1 counter eaten. So, Spell Pierce, sure. You know, we want to run his hand out of counter so that we can counter his stuff. Which, now we have to play Academy runs, unfortunately. So use 1 counter spell. We don't want to risk that, so we'll just wait. Hopefully play something this turn to allow us to Thirst. Because I would really like to draw into some Tron lands, but I'm not going to risk that. I don't want to lose a Thirst again. Now we have counter spells online, which is good. So we can Thirst and negate here, which is positive for us. He's already at 15 life from fetches, so he looks like he's setting up for Blood Moon. He doesn't have an island though, plains, basic plains. So, but I'm gonna try to end of turn Thirst again. I don't want him to get ahead on card advantage, so we'll negate that. Okay, so he just wasted a lot on those. This would go to, wait, Spell Pierce targeting, because if he's targeting this, okay. So this goes my hand. He draws a card. Sure, whatever. And a bolt. Oops, I didn't reset my life. There we go. We're still winning, yay! Okay, so hopefully, I don't necessarily want to do that here. This is kind of rough. Treasure Mage would be okay here. But I think you can Thirst more effectively. So now we'll just draw 3. This allows us to hopefully search for Tron pieces. And we get none, so cool. Stuff to discard. We definitely want to keep that island. I guess we could discard Worm Coil, but it doesn't seem like the best play. We also want to keep Negate online. I think maybe discard the Angel, actually. We're at a high enough life totals to where we don't really want to worry about that. Second main, play this guy. We could potentially Thirst again, which would be awesome. Yeah. So, hopefully, going to win. Counter Wars starting soon. I'm okay to take 2 damage here. That's not a big deal. If you think he's going to win on Snapcaster, I mean, it's possible. But I'm not particularly worried about 2 damage a turn right yet. In the future, I might be, but right now, I'm not. So. And Sphinx's Rev. Looks like it's backed up by Spell Pierce. We could probably negate it. I think we might try it. Just try and negate it. And if he wants to counter that, so be it. And he does. Okay, so that sucks. Somehow he's winning all of the counter wars, which I really hate. But he's only gaining 2, so it's not too big of a deal. That's the dispel we needed that whole time, so that's annoying. I don't want to Worm Coil yet. I know he's got something up to combat that, so we'll go 1, 2, 3 for another Thirst for Knowledge. And kind of digging pretty hard here. We need that Expedition map, but we also need counter spells, so Expedition map will go, because we can wait a little bit longer to have map up, or to have Tron online, play a land. And we have enough for Mana Leak backed up with Dispel, so that's pretty good. It would be... Oh, and we can also Academy Ruins for the Expedition map back, which is one of the beauties of Academy Ruins. This is looking kind of bad, but he doesn't seem to be really playing too much burn yet, so we're still alive. He may have cut a lot of those for counter spells, it looks like. I mean, he's hit me with 2 or 3 Spell Pierces, which are not... Oh, he's hit me twice. So once with a normal one, twice with normal ones, and then once with the snapped one. So, but yeah, we have to pass here. So in the budget version, in opposition to my full-fledged Tron deck, we run Mana Leak over Remand, which is sometimes good. He's just passing here, which is kind of intimidating, or it could just mean that he doesn't have anything. So we're going to try for the map and see what happens. If he counters it, so be it. That's a waste of a counter. And he says it's okay. And do we want to crack it? I mean, I think we crack it with the Academy Ruins. Still kind of worried about that Shadow of Doubt. And he's got to go. So, yeah, he only had 2 paths, so he would have definitely got rid of Worm Coil. Give me a land in the process. Cryptic and Dispel. I had Condescend, Mana Leak, and Dispel, so I would have won that counter war, although he had to snap, so it would have been close. So that kind of stinks, but I did win game one, so by concession, but I think I would have won that one. Mostly because I would have attacked into my Worm Coil, killed the Snapcaster Mage, and put myself into a pretty good winning position. So yeah, we win that one basically because he needed to go. But I think it was doable. In the next 2 turns, we would have had. Well, I would have. Sorry, it's not accurate. We would have searched and found Tron. So the last piece we need is a tower. Oh yeah, so some interesting notes on Tron tech for this budget version is that you buy the Antiquities versions of these cards, of the Tron lands, and they cost about $1 a piece. So this doesn't really matter. I mean, we did win the game, but in my next couple of turns, yeah, I would have drawn into another leak, which 2 leaks, a Dispel, and a Condescend beats that for sure. Because I think I would have basically next turn started to try. I would have Treasure Mage next turn, and the turn after that started to do go for Slaver. Or just let Mage eat a Cryptic, which is possible. Fight Cryptic with maybe Mana Leak. I mean, he's only got 4 open, so I can Mana Leak, he Dispel, and I would leak again, which would put me in. Well, I would maybe leak and then Condescend, mostly because I'm not too worried about the threats he's gonna be playing unless he's got Collonade. But on my side, leak into Condescend would be good because that means the next turn I could Mana Leak and then Dispel whatever he plays against Mindslaver, because I really want to use. I'm going to be paying 6 for Slaver, so I need to have the least CMC casting cards to play against that. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope it was informative, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry for the hesitation. This is my first time doing this, so I hope this was a good video stream. I guess we'll see.